Hey dudes, welcome back to the Glade for episode 22.
In a world where you're a goner, if you leave without your armor and you come across a spawner, yeah, that's Breadstick's world. It's a world full of creepers in the men and jukebox speakers, shulker boxes full of everything you need to survive. Breadstick world.
Okay, as you may have noticed in the flyby, we have done some serious work on the farm barn, and I'm super happy to see this project starting to wrap up. It has just been a ton of time. I actually had to dye more terracotta and had to farm a bunch more spruce. But I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's coming out pretty good. We're on top of Frank's house. Don't let him know. But I think it is coming out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. So let's talk about the agenda for today, okay? Because I'd really like to at least get the details on the farm barn wrapped up, even if we don't get the construction finished, right? So I want to detail this front section, okay? I want to figure out a good system that works, something that looks cool, and get that in. I'd also like to figure out a look for a tower. Maybe some sort of tower on the top. I don't know. I'm not 100% set on that. But at least if we don't do some sort of tower, at least a dog house or something, you know, some sort of dog houses on the side, kind of like we do with the swamp cottage right there. What is that? We got something popping off in the glade. All right, we're gonna have to go check that out. Well, yeah, that's the agenda. I want to get the details worked out. Even if we don't get them all the way in, I at least want to get the details worked out. You can see I did a little bit on the front here. I got this one going. I got this little one going. I want to figure out something for the big one. And then I want to get a sheep farm installed. We need some sheep. I actually, if we go around back here, I actually bred up a bunch of sheep back here. Ugh. And we gotta dye them. I've got some dye set aside. We're gonna dye these bad dudes. Yeah, I want to get those in today so we can start collecting some wool, because I think I'd like to do a pixel art area. I mean, as goofy as that sounds, but I love pixel art. I think it's so fun. I'm not good at designing it, but there's so many cool designs out there. I thought maybe we could pick out one every once in a while and put it up in a little designated pixel art area. And then if you guys have any cool pixel arts that you've done and you wanna have them built in Breadstick's world, you can send it to me and we'll build it. But I thought that'd be pretty cool. So that's the agenda for today, okay? Design the front of the farm barn, at least get it figured out, get a sheep farm in here, and I'll be feeling pretty good. I'll be feeling pretty good if we get all that accomplished. But first, we need to check this out. What is going on here? We have a new shop, it looks like. It's the My Name is Randy guy. Well, hello, Randy. What are you selling here? I caught your name on the first one. What are you selling? Okay. Random dirt in quantities? Is it different prices for different quantities of dirt? Your name is Randy. Okay. We got here grass blocks, all in different quantities. And bro, this looks like random stuff you picked up off the ground. Oh, well, okay. It was good to meet you, Randy. Good to meet you. Hey, Frank. Have you met the new dude, Randy? He seems kind of strange. All he says is, "My name's Randy." Well, I don't know about that, Frank. All right, well, I gotta go anyway, Frank. I got stuff to do, Frank. Oh, you guys will see off camera. I actually I put in a second beacon. If you can see it down there, I put in a second beacon. But I took them out. You can see there's particles dancing all around me. I actually turned those beacons off for the video because I did not want to have those particles all around me while we're trying to record for you guys. But I'm going to get something figured out. I'm actually working on figuring out a resource pack for that. So I'm gonna get that done, and we can actually have those beacons running all the time and not have to worry about the particle effects. All right, so we've talked to Randy, we've talked to Frank. Let's get to designing some stuff. What do I do with my scaffolding? I got a mess in here. Aha, scaffolding. All right. So I think the first thing I want to do is, you guys can see the way that I flipped the stairs so the back was against the front of the building, and then I put trapdoors under it. I think that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to do that up here. I'm going to do that up here for sure. So I'm going to get that done, and then we'll take a look and see how that looks. I think that's a good first step. Good first step to the design. All right, let's see how that looks. I think that looks good, except we might want to do something on the very top, right? I don't know. We kind of have the same thing going here, but we have that pillar, that log coming right through the middle. So let's put that log in there and maybe see what that looks like, I think. See if we like it. All right, how do we like that look? Let's back up. Okay, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. But we need something else up here, and I'm not sure what we need. Okay, I am hating that. I am absolutely hating that. Yeah, that was just not a good idea. The flower box. I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at that. That looks pretty good. It kind of carries the look over. But I'm not liking that at all. And I'm kind of wondering if I want to put an oak log up there like I did for that one. So maybe this has got to come down. I can't stand it. It looks terrible. I think I'm gonna run the stair pattern across here like I did and see if I like that better. I think I will. Maybe, possibly. Let's give that a shot and see what we think. I'm not really 100% sure. I don't know. Think this is gonna look better. I'm just worried underneath will look bare. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna have 2 layers right there. So I don't know. Do we need to do something similar here? Let's look at it first. Let's look at it first and see what it looks like. And then maybe we do something similar down here. I'm glad scaffolding is so easy to pull apart, because then you can like step back and look. Okay, yeah, I'm not upset with that. I think it looks good. We need something else here. I don't know what we need, but we need something here. And then we're definitely gonna have to have something here. What if we came down with supports right here, right? And ended in a step. And then same thing here, and ended in a step. And then maybe we cut out like a little archway, put a little archway in there, and we could actually fly in. That'd be cool. Maybe have like a little flyway. Okay, should we just do fences again? Do fences right there again? I don't know. So let me throw some fences. Let me play with this top section a little bit and see what I can figure out. And then we'll come back in and we'll put those supports in together. I think a little archway right there that we can just fly right into, because we're gonna have farms upstairs in that section. I think that'd be great. So let me play with this top bit a little bit. I'll bring you guys back in. We'll see what it looks like, and then we'll throw those supports in and see if we can get an archway worked out. We're back, and this is what I came up with. Now, I am not 100% sold. I feel like we need something right here. Some sort of color, like right there in the corner. But I went with the old school lantern, right? Before we actually had lanterns. A glowstone with the oak trap doors, and I think it works. I think it works really well. And then a little red mushroom over there for some color. I feel like I need something over here, but I don't know what it is yet. So hopefully that will occur to me. Now I think what I want to do for this section here, I think I want to drop some dark oak logs, some stripped dark oak logs here, and some stripped dark oak logs here. Bottom it out with a step, an upside down step, and then maybe have an archway that's open. And I think that's gonna look good. Do we have the stuff on us? Yes, we do, except for steps. We don't have steps. So let's get these steps out, and let's maybe even get some half slabs, and we'll see what we can come up with. I think this is gonna look good and be super convenient for when we're flying through. So for the logs, we probably want to go on this here, because that's where the logs are actually at, on the bottom of the barn. So let's put a step there, and then we'll go 1, 2, 3. So I think the next one is here. So a step there. So let's check that out. So 1, 2, 3, yes. So that is in line. And then let's throw some dark oak logs up here. I'm getting excited about this. I think it's gonna look good. I was a little nervous when we started, but I think it's gonna turn out well. Let's strip them. Okay. And then maybe a step in the middle to carry that through. And we'll throw a couple of these in just because that's a cool pattern. And then what if we throw a step there? And we'll throw a step in there like that. We don't have our trapdoors. But I think maybe we take this out, put the trapdoors in, we'll take that out. Yeah, and then we can just fly in here. We'll have a floor in here. We'll be able to fly right in here. Let's throw some trap doors in here and see how that looks. Okay, I think that looks good. Let's maybe, what if we added some trap doors there? No, we can't. It's a half slab. Dirt, breadstick. Come on, derping it up. And I think that looks good. I think it looks good. Maybe we need something in this transition right here. I'm not 100%. Let's go down to the ground level and check it out. I think that's gonna work. Maybe just that simple. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. That looks really good. Yeah, there it is. I think it looks good. And I added this in here. As a kind of a little fence, like a little light post off the side of the barn. Maybe it would offset the mushroom, the red mushroom over there. Although this might need to be spruce. That might be too much contrast, maybe? I don't know. Let's check this out. Oh, no, I think that works. That works. So it's just busy enough to kind of catch your attention, but not so busy it distracts from the build itself. I think that looks good, breadheads. That didn't take us super long to put together either. I think I like that. We could maybe use something in this long section here if you've got any ideas. If anything comes to you, it would be cool to have something kind of curving to follow this curve here. And then maybe we throw a lantern in here or something, you know. But that looks good. I'm happy with that. All right, now next we talked about doing some towers. And I don't know if I want any towers, but I think I am going to put a couple of cutouts, a couple of dog houses right here, just to kind of make that roof line that you can see more interesting. Now on the other side, I don't know. Rip, Reginald. Rip. On this side right here, I don't know if I want a tower. I don't think I do. Maybe a couple cutouts right here as well. A couple dog houses. Let me try two on the other side, the big broad side of that roof, and maybe see how that goes. Let me get some supplies, and we'll meet back on the roof and see what we can come up with. This is what I came up with roughly for the dog houses right there, I think. I think that's going to work. Let's fill the sides in on this one together, and then we need something right here. And I think this is going to be looking pretty good once we get that done. I was thinking maybe we could do like a line of steps, kind of like the patterns we did on the fronts. Would be cool right there. Let's put that one in, and then let's figure out what we want to do on this. And then I'll finish that up and we'll come back and take a look. And I think this is going to turn out really good, guys. There's a lot of detail we're putting in it. And we might have to come back and put a little more in later, but think it's looking really good. Let's do that there. Oh, we got to take off this trapdoor here. And there. That's good. And we'll put that down there. Yes. Take that off there. That is going to come out good. This is going to come out so good. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. We got to do something here. Did we have that on the other side? I just missed it? Yes, we did. Okay, we're going to do something right there. And I think probably easiest thing to do would be to put a spruce block there. Do we have any spruce blocks? No, but we can get some. So let's do this. And see. Yeah, that looks good. Let's do the same thing over here. Alright. And let's take that out. Yes, that looks good. That looks good. Let's drop down to the front. And we're probably going to want to put in... No, I think that's good. And then maybe we might fill this in the back with some black concrete. Maybe we'll put some black concrete back there to kind of make that look dark. We could try and put something like that. And see what that looks like from a distance. I really liked the other way we had it, but maybe this will look cool. Let's put a couple dark oak fences in there, and then let's see what that looks like. I hate that rockets. I hate that rockets fly to your offhand. It's so annoying. What's that look like? Oh, that looks pretty good. That looks good. I think I like that better than the way we had it. Yeah. All right, so let's look down here and see what we think will work here. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, I think probably some spruce steps. Okay, how do we like that? I don't know if we do. I don't know if I like that at all. Ugh, rockets. Mojang, if you're listening, stop making rockets go to the offhand. We can't use them in the offhand. It's super annoying. Oh, we got some lag there. Okay, alright. It's not bad. It's not bad. I'm not in love with it. I'm not in love with it. What if we put a couple of openings like this over here? Right? That could look cool if we did something like that. Maybe just a little smaller scale. Alright. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. For the sake of the video, so I don't bore you guys, it's hard to know. It's hard to know how much building to show on camera because I don't know if you guys like to see it. Like, I don't know if you like to see me go back and forth and nitpick how things look. But for the sake of the video, let me cut out for a minute. I will put the other doghouse in right here, the one we just did together. I'll copy that, and then I will try a couple of windows very similar to this front design. I'll try them right there in the sides and see how that looks. And I think that might turn out well. I think it might turn out really well. So, I will be back in just a minute, breadheads. All right, and there it is, dudes. The finished product. Man, I'm so glad. Oh, stupid rockets. Stupid rockets. I'm so glad. I am so glad the farm barn is done. It's a disaster on the inside. I'm not even going to lie to you. It is absolutely terrible in there. But man, it looks so good from the outside, and I'm so glad that we can knock it off the board. Knock it off. You know what? Let's go do that now. It's getting ready to get nighttime, and we got to get out of here, but let's do this. Here it is. This is going to feel so good. Ah, farm barn. Done. It's under control. And I'm glad because we got a super big project coming up. Storage. We're going to have to tackle storage. But the farm barn is officially done. Well, except for my fly-through hole. Don't worry about the backside. I'll take care of that. But yeah, dudes, it's there. It's a disaster. The interior is an absolute disaster for sure. We're definitely gonna have to organize the inside of this. I got shulker boxes everywhere, full of random stuff. But man, we got farms running. We've got it looking good on the outside. Whew. I'm pumped. I'm stoked about it. All right, let's take a little nap, and then maybe we'll see about getting a sheep farm in and getting some wool going. All right, dudes, that's it. We are out of time. I was hoping to get the sheep farm in, the wool farm in today, but we didn't make it. So I'll try and get that done off camera, and we will come back with a episode that is not buildy, something fun. I appreciate you guys hanging out. If you made it to the end of the episode, give me an F in the chat, a letter F. That's right. If you made it here and you're watching the outro, give me an F, because these buildy episodes, I never know if you dudes like them. It's hard to tell. I am so glad to get the farm barn done and get that knocked off the list. I'm pumped. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. And if you're brand new, maybe think about subscribing. And I will see you dudes next time. Later, breadheads.